to separate him from that craft.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying. So if you still listen to Kanye or R. Kelly, you just don't feel strongly enough about what he is.
So it's not listening to him going to affect what he's done.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not listening to him now going to affect what he's done
the whole time. Because it's all
Yeah.
subjective.
Well, it's a boycott.
But it's all
How's
subjective.
it a boycott?
No, it's a boycott. No, I'm saying you need to do a boycott.
See on the.
Yeah.
It's all subjective because it's down to you as a person, like, and what your morals are. Because it's like, if you now, some people might agree with, like, I don't know, like, say, like, for instance, that XX guy, he like hits girls, or like some of these guys, like a lot of these guys, they all hit women.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And it's like, rah, some dudes will be like, fam, if my chick acts up for my boyfriend, fam. And it's like, them kind of people will still listen to them. They would, because to them, that's normal. Do you know what I mean?
Like
so it
Chris
all
Brown
depends on
gained
how
people.
you are, and like, it depends on you as a person and whether you think like what they're doing is like actually like morally wrong. Like,
Yeah,
do you know
but
what
this
I mean?
is the thing. But we think so. Okay,
Fam,
yeah,
and
but
the
we
reason
think what R. Kelly did is more real. We can all agree
because it is. But what Kanye West
But you still
is
said
only
you like
wrong
his
because
song.
of how popular he is. That's the only reason it's wrong. It's not. If he was a nobody, then no one would care. It's only wrong because it's Kanye West that's saying it.
Yeah, I was just saying you can't separate art from the craft. You can't.
You can, man.
You can't.
It just depends on how you
can't.
are. It depends on your morals.
No, this one,
and
no,
you as a
you
person.
can't separate them unless
Bro,
you
but
don't
I've
feel
separ-
that strongly about.
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
no, yeah, you're right.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay, so
No,
if
you
you
can, 'cause
found
I
out,
separated
if you
Kanye
found out
because-
like Michael Jackson did all these alleged
The real
things
stuff.
that he was accused
Is that-
of,
is
would
he
you
out
stop
your
listening to his music?
Yeah, you have to.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
See,
I grew up on MJ. I grew up on
Morgan
MJ.
Freeman.
So that
Morgan
means
Freeman.
you don't
Morgan
care that
Freeman.
much.
Morgan Freeman. He's being accused now. Alright. Say everything Morgan Freeman's being accused of now.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You know, no more Morgan Freeman for you, bro.
What was the last film? Yeah, but what, like no more Shawshank.
I guess to be fair, Morgan Freeman isn't really in that much.
But I'm talking about.
But even with like the Bill Cosby stuff, I still wouldn't.
No, but I'm talking about-
I still would watch his show.
See,
No,
I
but I'm
never
talking
watched
about, like,
the
I
Cosby
don't-
show. That's what I'm saying. I never actually watched it.
See, it depends.
Wow.
Like if
It depends on
if you was
you.
doing it before,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
it's all come
Okay,
out.
I'm talking
It's
about.
how
I'm-
you're
It's like if you didn't watch it now, you definitely would be like, oh, forget it. Then.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you never watched it in the first place, so it doesn't really affect your.
But it's how you.
If you've grew up in it or stuff
What
like
I'm
that,
saying- what I'm
it
saying
affects
is-
you personally.
No, what I'm saying is like, for instance, if it's not like, for instance, I'm not gonna say like if you found out about Michael Jackson and they release more Michael Jackson songs, I'm not going to listen to that new album.
Okay.
But all the songs that I already have in my playlist, I'm not going to delete.
Yeah, but what if you
Yeah.
found out what he
I'm
was
not gonna
talking about
delete
was
it.
based on what if what he was talking about in those songs you've been listening to
Wait,
is
so why
about
wouldn't you
what you
delete it?
don't like,
Because
what
then
about what you
that's
don't like? Because what you stopped
That's
listening to
actively
him
like,
for.
no, I need to wipe this person from. But it doesn't affect anyone because you already have the stuff, so it
No,
doesn't
but
make a difference.
but he's still preaching like what he's done.
But what I'm saying is, I'm saying supporting them going forward. You should cut them. That's what.
So how
I'm
you
saying.
support? How
but
you support them? Just by listening.
Now streaming them,
By
you're
listening.
still supporting them. Now streaming them, you're constantly supporting them because every time
But
you
what if I
stream them, you're paying
downloaded
them.
it
What
a
on
while ago?
Spotify?
What if I had it a while ago?
But that's not.
Nah,
What if I had it a while ago? What if I had like the
no, but
CD
bro,
and
right
stuff
now,
time
but
ago?
you're not going to be using the CD now. You'll go straight to Spotify. And
No,
you'll
but
start
I had it
streaming
on the
again.
CD-ROM, so
Huh?
I'm not gonna. Okay, so yeah,
You have
I'm
no
gonna-
CD
I
devices.
don't think.
now. So you'll be playing it on Spotify, giving him money every
Yeah.
time you stream it. So you now
So
you're
anyway,
it doesn't
anyway
matter
you can
now
support them.
whether you've separated them from what they've done beforehand. You're still actively supporting them now.
Why have to bring
So it
MJ
doesn't
in
matter.
this, man? Why
Like-
have to bring MJ in
This
this?
is a good example. It's the same
true,
thing as R.
man.
Kelly. People
Yeah.
grew up on those both of those
Exactly.
artists.
Like sometimes my sisters will run it. I'll be like, I don't really like this.
No, but I do like the.
And it's like-
I do like the song. But,
He's got tunes, bro.
Yeah,
you
he
can't
has
deny it.
bangers. Yeah, he does have bangers. Man.
but I'm just saying I don't want to support him going forward.
I don't listen to his girl music.
But that's all his music.
Yeah, but it's all about.
Like
it's all
if
about-
I
all
believe
about
I,
girls.
if I believe I can flack
Well,
a
he's
one,
not a
I'll run.
gangbanger. He's not.
If
trouble,
I believe
man.
I can flack a one, I'll let it run, fam.
No, but you
I'll
got
let it
like
run.
you got ignition and all that things there.
Yeah, them tunes are kind of cool. But I'm never. I'd
Put the key in the ignition.
I don't know, fam. I don't know what he's talking about. See what
Exactly,
I'm
but
saying?
it's a tune though. If
Yeah.
if you're at a family function and that comes on, and everyone's
Just have to
turned
sit
up
down,
to
I
it,
guess.
you wouldn't though.
No, I'm saying
You
no.
taking a knee.
Yeah.
You ain't taking a knee.
I'm taking a knee, fam.
No, you ain't. That's what I'm saying.
For all
I'm
the
thinking
daughters
about
out
how
there,
deep
fam.
you feel
I'm
about
taking
the
a knee
chord.
for all the
I
daughters.
feel like
Yeah,
how
man.
deep you feel about chord.
Yeah.
And with what Kanye said, I feel like
What's
I
deep?
can't support
do you
his
know,
promotion.
Do you know what is? Do you know what's deep? Alright. I don't know. I haven't seen the thing. I hate to keep going back. I don't like going back to this R. Kelly thing. I haven't seen the tape. I don't know how it goes down.
It's
I
him.
don't know.
It's definitely
Yeah, but yeah, like
And the dungeon.
if the girl like was like, I'm this age and da da da, and this all went down, then I don't know. Is this why he's not in prison? Is it because like obviously the girl
He's
lied?
got good lawyers.
The
Just got
girl
lawyers. I think
lied
she's got lawyers, to be
or
honest.
something.
Good lawyers.
Probably
Oh.
paid them off and then
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I don't know.
It's all mad.
Probably threatened him.
Yeah,
all this kind of stuff.
Oh, he's a bit nuts though. But nah, do you know what? Since that whole cult thing as well, but he's just nuts, man. Like, I can't. It's nuts. Like when I watched that interview thing as well, I'm like, right, this guy's actually he's a bit sick, you know. Like, do you know what I mean?
Have you seen the documentaries about him?
I watched like the
tough.
BBC one. I watched like
I still need to watch that.
There's like 2 of them
to
now.
think that there's
There's
people
second
that's
one.
just
There's
running
more.
about.
There's
It's
more
nuts, man.
documentaries that are coming out because they can't do nothing legally against
Yeah.
the minutes. They just put on part of documentaries and
Yeah,
part
he
of the
just
truth.
keeps it. He's just like Batman.
That's only legally. That's the only thing they can do without being sued.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna definitely check them out because I mean I already know. I've read like articles from snippets of people that dealt with him.
Yeah.
But to see a full in-depth thing, do I really want to expose myself to even more darkness when I know already?
There's nothing
When you
new.
No, you know,
But
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna
like
lie.
you
There's
just don't
some
know the
confirm it,
details
but
of the
yeah.
things. That
there's
right,
like there's some music like there's some things like
Would
that
it have
X,
you
I don't listen to
removing
X no
your
more, you know.
Why?
Like I watched this documentary like on his whole case and thing. It made me not want to listen to him no more.
Oh, he's being up on
Fam,
women.
it made me feel.
Yeah.
It legit
Who?
made me feel
Who?
sick, fam. Like
DMX.
no, XXX.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, like it legit like, and I was like, right, this guy.
But he's always been messed up. Have you seen his before he's famous video?
Yeah.
Do you know that YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
shows
yeah,
you his
yeah.
past. He's mad, bro.
No, he's nuts. But I thought, okay, that's cool. Like he's jokes, he's sick. But then after, like, obviously with the
'Cause
whole
he had- I think
the
he had-
chick thing, I was like, right.
He had something back then as well.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
his
yeah.
chick at the time, and it's like,
So it's all
oh.
mad, and then obviously you see how like he beat up the chicken shit. I was like, nah, that's a bit fucked, fam. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. That I'm like, nah, I can't really support that, fam. That's all nuts.
So in a way,
Like-
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, we can't really. See, this is
So
the thing.
sometimes,
There's no
like for me, I
craft,
know and
crafting the artist, man.
no. So for me, I can like, and that's what I'm
You
saying.
can separate them.
Yeah, because like I don't listen to X, but I listen to Kanye.
I think you have to.
You have to be
You have
able to.
to.
It just depends on how you feel about what they've done. Like if
That's what- yeah,
if
that's
it's
what I'm
morally
saying.
wrong to you,
That's what I'm saying.
then
That's
you
what I'm
won't
saying. Yeah,
support
then
it. But-
then you can't separate them.
yeah, exactly. But what
Kanye
Kelly
did.
does,
That's
man,
what we
like,
started, yeah,
What Kanye did is just light work, fam. That's nothing. It's just that it was stupid.
He said
That's
a lot
just-
of stupid
that's
things
just
over the
stupid.
time.
It's,
He said
you know
a
what I mean?
lot
It's
of
not.
dumb
It's
things.
not something that's more. It's just someone just saying something stupid.
I
in
just
a
don't
moment.
take it to
But
offense.
you think-
Anything he says,
You
I'm
think they
just
said
You
it
just
for
don't take
promotion.
Kanye seriously.
yeah.
And I think the reason I think
I think
fact
the
that-
timing- the
I
timing
think-
of
I
everything.
think the fact that he used it for promotion is kind of like it's kind of dirty to use slavery.
Not
as
just
your
for promotion.
That's what I have a problem with.
I think that's how he really feels.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
It was
it's
promoted.
all coming out
Yeah.
because his music's coming. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's
That's
why
what
I
I
feel.
mean.
That's why I feel it's kind of like it makes it worse. That's me personally. But we haven't even started the podcast yet.
That's a nice intro, anyway.
I know the conversation was intense.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, go. Welcome back to Chatting Saltfish. Yeah, I'm joined with Ash and Dane, and I am Andrew. Yeah.
Why'd you say it? Why did he
Yeah.
introduce himself like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk
Like we just
serious?
had an intense conversation. I
We-
feel
we
really
did have
amped.
Yeah, tense.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fired up now.
But do you want to open with something that's kind of like a serious thing, or do you just want to get goofy?
whatever.
Do you want to get goofy or serious?
No, you gotta lighten up the podcast so you
Yeah.
can kickstart with whatever's
Serious.
Can't
the
start.
serious goodies.
Huh?
And
You sure?
Well,
I think start light, then
alright,
get
if we got,
serious.
have we got a mid? Like, I want. Listen, you
got
gotta
mid?
leave them happy. You
Have you got
gotta
mid,
leave
you?
everyone smiling. You
I
can't
got
just
a
leave them
couple-
thinking,
I got
oh,
a couple
snap.
goofy and then like something serious. Do you want to go goofy or serious?
You got a couple goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy, serious, goofy. Yeah.
Goofy, serious, goofy.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Okay.
Can't end it serious though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Okay. This is actually happened. I don't know if you guys actually saw this actually. A man who claims he's a time traveler from year 6000.
Oh my god.
6491.
Bro, I saw time travel today. Just letting you know. I'm just gonna. But yeah, let's keep going.
Yes, he came from like 6,491. Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I saw
Can't
someone.
give you a head.
Bro, it's scary.
Yeah. But he said he got stuck. He said he got.
That's a little scary.
Fam.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll come back to your story. But yeah, a man who claims he's time traveler from the year 6491, but got stuck in 2018, recently passed a lie detector test. And then he's come up with this like story about how the future's going, and it's really like his story convincing. Do you
know
think
it's-
this man is lying?
Nah, yeah, he is. Do you know what it is? This man sat in a mirror for about 7 hours a day and recited this thing to himself so much that he's convinced himself that it's real.
But my man said
Then-
the time machine broke though.
Yeah, exactly. Bullshit. That's what I'm saying. So he's just a normal dude who sat in the mirror, yeah, who's saying this over and over again to himself. Then he's gone to the lie detector people and been like, test me. Boom. And he's just so calm.
Wow.
He's so calm about it because he knows the story in his head that he passed the lie detector
This is the
test.
thing called lie detectors.
That's
It's based on your heart rate.
Yeah.
So that's all he's done.
They
fam.
ask you true
You
questions.
can do that if you tell yourself, because anyone, this is like an actual thing anyway. If you tell yourself something enough times, no matter if it's true, it's just in your head. It becomes life. It becomes real. Do you know what I mean? If you lie to yourself enough times, that lie becomes the truth.
But
that's what it is.
you ask this question though. How could we ever say? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying I believe in.
No, but he might be though. You know,
But-
I don't want to say that. You know, no one's there.
How
but
do
I
you
was
know?
I did see time travel.
How do you know if a man or a woman has not ever traveled back in time? Because if they are from the future, they're from the future. How
Yeah,
can,
and it's like
you
they
can't.
don't have. You don't. It's like they don't have to come now. Like there's. It's not. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't they have to prove it though? No?
That
Yeah, so
like,
if you prove it with a test and you start saying,
no, that's I don't.
Well,
that's,
what
I
do you
feel
mean
like
with
if,
a
I feel
test?
like if you came from space, you would prove it. If you came from any
You'd have to
different
prove
time,
it, yeah.
you would.
Something
Like,
that
why
concrete.
would- like actually, then again though, if you didn't hide it, people would be after you. That's the only thing.
But
Because if you had the technology for time travel, you'd probably get killed for that technology anyway, or hunt down for that technology. So that
Oh, the
might
people
be
in the
one-
present. Yeah.
But that might be why you would hide it. But yeah, I feel like if I could time travel, bang, everyone would know I time travel. I would just come here, zip here and zip out, fam.
no, but then
At
people,
least you know what
people will
happened.
be like, you didn't do the time traveling, but he said his machine broken. So
That's
you,
what I'm saying, bro. I'll be like, listen, pull
I
up.
said broken.
No, legit. That's what I'm saying.
I've no
Pull
tools
shit.
to fix it.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys.
Yeah,
And if it's broken,
future
and
tools,
what
bro.
did he show them anything?
Well, no, this is just the test. I know you have to say, yo, let me see your time machine.
That's
But-
what I'm
But
saying.
if you
So
show
I
me,
said
if
my
I show you my
time
time
machine's
machine, it's broken, bro. So what, I
What?
can't.
Yeah,
time
but so
travel.
show it then.
You
If
showed me the
it's
time
broken.
machine. Did
Huh?
you show me the time machine?
No, they haven't
Then
seen it yet.
I'm not listening to you, bro.
So how can he not show it then?
If it's broken,
At
then
least
it
show it.
exists. Then show me the picture
Yeah.
of a
But
broken
if I was
time
to show
machine.
you, yeah, but if I was to show you like just some random like cardboard box with
Bro,
some
a time
microwave and
machine-
stuff attached to it, and I was like, "This is my time machine." You can't say it's not my time machine because I said it's broken. I can't.
No, but
I
I
can't
would
run
want
through
to
time.
see there must be some sort of.
So how'd you
do know
get
what I mean?
here
There's
then?
some base
'Cause
level of
I
tech
used it and it
involved
broke
for a
when I
time
got here.
machine, bro. I'm telling
but
you, bro. If you had a broken time machine, bro, I don't listen. I would know if that was a time machine.
But surely the machine would be here
How
then,
do you
no?
know what a time machine looks like? You watch too much sci-fi shows,
Bro,
but you don't know what a real time
show
machine
me
looks like.
something.
But wouldn't the machine be here?
I'm so
Well, yeah,
bad.
because it got him here.
Yeah, but where,
Yeah,
so where is
that's
it?
what I'm saying. Why aren't you
Well,
showing me
I
a
don't-
broken time
If it's
Oh,
machine?
broken, bring
It
a
doesn't
piece
matter
of
what
it,
it
bring
looks like.
something
It doesn't
then.
matter what it looks like. Show me
Yeah.
what this broken
And what if
time
it was
machine
like a
is.
time machine that sent him here, and he had like a button to bring him back, but it's broken?
Show me the broken
Well, show
button
them
then.
that. Show them that. Something.
Like, what if it's like A4 batteries won't do it?
You think you
That's
got to show
it. Then
something?
show me. I want to see these alien batteries, fam.
Yeah.
Then I'll know it's a time
You've got to show them
machine, 'cause the
something
alien
physically.
batteries-
Physically, you have to show
Yeah,
something.
there has to be some sort of.
You need, yeah, but
Hard
he could
evidence.
He could just have like a car or something and just be like, "Oh, this is my time."
Then
machine.
show me the car. How does it travel?
You
in
have
time?
to show you something.
It doesn't.
You
Even
can't
if it's
just-
broken, you can show me
Yeah.
how it does it.
Yeah, he just like, oh, what if it looks like the DeLorean in Back to the Future? And he's
That's
like,
it.
oh, yeah.
And then show me
And then
how.
you'll believe it.
And show me, yeah, and just show me what you're using. To
You need
travel in
evidence,
time.
man.
But he said he had like an elaborate story, like your years are different from mine. Where I'm from, the years are longer. My planet is further away from the sun than yours.
Oh.
He said we have mathematicians in the future that calculate, that convert our years. He's saying we travel through galaxies,
Yeah.
like exploring different planets.
Like you're here with a broken time machine. How is your civil? You know what I mean? How is your civilization so advanced and you're here with a broken time machine?
There's no way to possibly determine. I mean, see, I'm saying as obviously we're going to be skeptics about this. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds absurd.
Stupid. He's just
But we
laughing.
also can't say.
Fam.
What if
I-
someone had
in
traveled back
his
in time?
case, I can say that. In his
Oh,
case,
yeah, chat and breathe.
yeah. If you bring us a new case where someone is like, listen, bro, I'm from there, and listen, we got this, and let me show you this. Boom. And then, like, I'm seeing some space age shit. Or, like, it doesn't even have to be space age. It just has to be something that we haven't
What
seen.
if the future isn't all what we see in, like, TV?
No, but
What if
for
it's
you to
barely
have
just
traveled in
changed?
time is something we haven't seen. So there must be some sort of new. Do you know what I mean? There must be some new elements to your tech that we ain't seen. And be like, oh shit, yeah, this guy's got some,
You've got to show something.
Hype
You
in
have
the
to
field.
show.
and it's made him travel.
Like what? Maybe say something like in this, because he was saying stuff like about and climate change is going to change this and that in the future and
He's
stuff.
a donut thing.
Like
He's actually a thinker, so he needs to just go home.
You need
He needs to
receipts.
go to
You
sleep,
need
man.
receipts, man.
Yeah.
You can't come.
There's
You
no-
can't
yeah.
come and then just.
no, but what if you accidentally travelled?
Oh, that's something different then.
Listen, Even if you,
I think he's chatting brief.
You have.
if you
But
accidentally travel,
Wouldn't there
there's
be
still-
something on you or something
Yeah,
to?
like
What,
the way
something
he was
plasma or
dressed.
something?
No,
I
but
don't know,
okay.
something on you. I don't know.
What are we basing this on? TV shows, so we can't possibly.
Just you must have something
There's-
physically on
yeah,
you
like there's
to show
no way. Listen,
that you're not
style
from here.
changes like every
Clearly.
however many years. Style changes like every year.
Yeah.
If you come from however, no matter what year you come from, that is different to this year, you're not gonna be wearing the same garb.
Yeah,
No.
I think
Do you know what I mean?
every
So
decade
if
you look
flew
you look
through,
different.
you'll be wearing something mad.
No, my man just wearing a black hoodie.
Standard.
Let me see.
Like you went to H&M
wearing a-
yesterday and just
He's wearing a black
run
hoodie.
up on the
That's it.
internet.
It's him with a blur out face. Yeah, they blurred him out. Yeah, he just wearing a standard black hoodie. What? So he should come in like some metallic onesie.
Yeah.
and
Straight up.
just be
Straight
like.
up, bro. He has to come in.
What year was it?
Well, that's what I was about to
He
say.
said he came from the year 6491.
Full this shit.
6491.
And he's wearing a black hoodie.
And you're coming.
You know what I mean?
And there's nothing different
Yeah,
about
exactly.
you, no? Come on, that
He,
makes no
he had a
sense.
Birmingham accent as well. They said, like, it's that
So I'm saying.
combined with American and Australian.
None of this
I bet
makes
he smokes
sense.
mad weed as well.
None of this makes sense.
What were you saying about time travel? You said you have time
Bro,
travel.
today, yeah, legit, this woman walked past me twice. No lie. And she knew she walked past me twice. So she walked past, she was wearing a red dress and she had these gold glasses, looked the exact same. She walked past and was like this. Gave me this nod. I walked 5 minutes. She did the same thing and laughed.
What do you
and
mean?
I was like, what the
Where
fuck?
were you?
I started by the shops. I walked. I saw this woman with a dude. She was with this dude and she nodded. And I knew the dude. I nodded. Then I walked forward 10 minutes and the same person, the same girl walked past me again, going in the same direction and nodded and laughed
Are you sure?
on my chain.
That sounded a bit weird.
No, but are you sure?
Nah,
It's
it was the
same
weirdest
person?
thing ever. Like,
Maybe she.
I
cut a
walked into the
corner.
co-op to buy water straight after just because I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought I was dehydrated. But it legit happened. And she laughed.
So she'd
I
recognize.
think she knew that she just...
So you think she time traveled?
Yeah, she's like a jumper. I think they exist, man.
You think jumpers can exist, but
Yeah.
time travelers can't?
Nah, time travelers can't. I think jumpers exist.
How could jumper exist, but time travelers can't? Jumpers are mutants.
They make me explain
Are they?
myself.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, jumper would be a mutant
How would it?
because he can teleport.
Maybe I've veered.
But why
Have you
mutant?
not watched X Men?
Why mute? Yeah, but you're basing it off
Yeah,
X-Men
X-Men.
then.
So I'm saying, have you
Nightcrawler
ever seen
not
Jumper
mutant.
where there's normal people in it?
You're basing it of Marvel, bro.
Well, you'll be an alien.
If you could
What
do
would
that,
make
what would
someone
you do?
jump in
What
time?
would you make money off that? If you had
Jump
like,
through
'cause I
time?
watch all
Yeah,
these
jump through
powers,
time
yeah,
or
and
travel?
I'm like,
Jump
bro,
through
if
time.
I would be making P, bro, if I was Spider-Man, no lie, I'd probably make it racks.
Probably get like trapped or something. They probably take you.
No, but you don't have to know I have powers. It could seem fake.
If you could pick a power from the X Men, who would you
Nah,
pick?
I think
If you
like
could pick
someone would scoop you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and take
the
you.
government, the government,
Someone
Nah,
will scoop you
the
up.
Do you know
government
what I
will
would do?
capture you.
Do
They'll
know what I would
tranquilize
do?
you.
But
and
do you know what I
they'll-
would do if I was Spider-Man, bro? I would make mad P. I would make like I would just like kind of make the world's like.
But how would
toughest
you
string.
get? How would you
But
get
like,
money?
I would literally just make it mad low key. Like I'll just sit in my room, just
And how you
making
selling
bare
it? How you
string.
selling it?
Yeah, but someone's gonna
Nah,
capitalize off that.
And someone
Someone's gonna take
and
a
someone be
money.
like, where do you get this? Where do you get this high energy string? Everything gets turned into a weapon. Anything
Yeah,
that
someone's
true.
gonna pay mad money
Oh, yeah,
to
for
use
that.
that.
any
and then-
government would
Yeah.
try and turn
Yeah.
you into a weapon.
that is true.
They'll just take you off the grid, bro, and that's it.
If you were a mutant, which weapon, which X-Men power would you use? Because we recently watched Deadpool, innit? So it's
Oh yeah,
about mutants.
Deadpool was very good.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
It's good.
so good. I thought it was better than the first. I'm not gonna lie. People
No, I think it was the
disagree,
same. I think it
but
was the
I
same.
like the
think-
direction it went.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
direction it went.
I think
It wasn't
if
the
you take
same-
them
it
both
wasn't
for
the
what
same
they were
direction.
as a base film.
I
I
think
think the second one was better. Like I think
Yeah, it
the
added-
first
I
one
think it
was
added-
good. Yeah, the
I
first
think it
one was
added,
good
yeah.
because it was shit. This is like the first extreme kind of Marvel film we got.
Yeah.
The second one, just because it's like the sequel, I think people don't take it as serious because it's like a second. But it's like if you take it as if you took the first one.
I think if
as
it
a
came out
movie
first,
overall,
if it
it's
came
better.
out by itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because the first one didn't really go nowhere. It was just like just a generic kind of story.
Exactly.
But it was good.
Yeah, and because it was, I think because the first one was showcased with flashbacks, it just the story was shorter.
Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
him
yeah.
kind of
but
thing.
this
yeah.
was like, let's see his progression.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I did like that one.
Yeah.
I thought it was
But
nice.
what mutant powers would you pick if you were an X-Men? What, something bait like Fire Hand?
X-Men.
I don't know what. I don't even know what their powers are.
I would pick Nightcrawler.
That's
No,
the
I don't want to look
Nah,
like
that's
him, but I
dead.
want his powers.
You
Alright,
want to
but what
teleport?
would you
Is
do
that
with
it?
No, stick that.
Teleport, is that
Yeah.
it?
Because everyone does wish like stuff like they can fly. and
Oh, I want
that's
to
a
paper
normal
travel
option,
again, man.
But
Teleport, is that it?
and what would you
I
do?
can go
with it? What would you
anywhere.
do with it? Yeah, what would you do? Just go anywhere you wanted.
Yeah. Travel.
Is that it? We'll go to work. Teleport to work.
Commute to work. Bro.
Exactly, man. Of all the powers,
yeah.
really, it's teleport. Is that it?
Teleport to work. Man's just never late
Teleport
again.
to the train station.
That's the best he's doing. I'm never late, bro.
Teleport to the train station. Like, what's the point?
Why not take the train?
I don't know.
No.
Why would you have teleportation?
No,
I don't know.
teleport like on holiday, teleport anywhere.
I would want to be able to
Because don't forget,
stop
Nightcrawler can
time,
make
bro.
people teleport with him if they're
wanna-
holding him.
I would want to be able to just hold time.
You're telling me if I couldn't teleport, you wouldn't be like, oh, yo, can you quickly drop me home, bro? Boom. Exactly. I'll just teleport you home.
Yeah,
you grab
actually,
your
You
thing.
wouldn't be having a normal life.
I would
Yes,
just,
I
yeah.
would. Why would I not?
So you'd have all these powers and still have a normal life.
And you can't catch me. Because I can teleport.
Why? Well, you're not doing nothing. Wait, you just go teleporting places. You're not doing nothing.
I can save things.
Oh, no. But you'd have to know about it first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
You'd have to know about it beforehand first
So,
to stand a chance to save
You're
it.
telling me that's not a good power?
No, it's basic.
Yeah, it's
Hella
basic,
basic.
fam. It's basic.
Okay,
Hella
what-
basic.
No, what would you pick?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's a long list.
Go on, Dane. What
There's
would
a
you
long
pick?
list.
I think I would want to be like how like Doctor what's his name?
Strange. I was thinking if
Doctor
it's something to do with time,
Completely bend time. Yeah, but he
Yeah.
can teleport.
time
as well,
manipulation.
Yeah,
stuff
but
like
Then.
that.
I
I
want
would-
Doctor
that's-
Strange then.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is like the best. You can like time. You can
Must have
change, bend
Nightcrawler.
time,
Of all
reverse
people, you know,
time.
this guy said
Yeah,
Nightcrawler.
but I don't know why you would go for some
The
shit.
waste man of X-Men.
No, he's not a waste man.
He's a waste man of X-Men.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Yeah,
He teleported.
Yeah, that's about it.
And what else?
You don't
but
do
everyone
anything,
had-
and then he gets beat up.
Yeah, but everyone has dead powers like fire and stuff.
No. Everyone can fight apart from
Yeah.
Nightcrawler, bro. He's the guy in the back with
Yeah.
what's it with Beast
Yeah.
in the lab. He's in the
Noise.
lab.
It's true. You just hear noise.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's dead.
No, I want Doctor Strange then. I like Doctor Strange. Because he can do everything though.
But also, if you could fly, would you tell anyone?
No.
How would you disguise it?
I'll go, like, if I need to fly somewhere, like, go to, like, an alley quickly so no one can see me and then just shoot off.
Surely someone's gonna
See
see
you
you
go
go
up.
up. Come on.
Not if I like, I'll go to, like, for instance, go to my back garden and be like, alright, I'm gonna go fly somewhere. Boom.
So you're saying no one in your around would see that?
How fast am I flying?
I don't know.
That's up
It'd
to
be
you,
like a
innit?
like a
No,
bird.
obviously-
Have you seen Chronicle? That
Yeah.
movie, yeah. So imagine.
But I
that
don't want to
kind
be that high though, because think of the planes.
No, but that's the ability you have.
But then planes. You could get caught up
Yeah,
in...
of course you don't have to go that high.
Insane.
But I'm just saying
get
that's.
sucked up into
I'm,
the
yeah,
thing
but I'm
real
just
quick,
saying
bro.
you can go as fast and as high as you want, like, or as fast
Yeah,
as
but
your
I
body
can't
will let you.
go. I can't go low because I'll get caught.
Exactly.
So what would you do?
So you
You
have to go high.
then. You'd have
And
to go above
then
the
I'll get
clouds.
sucked into a plane.
So then you'd
Forget
never fly.
Do you know how many
fly.
birds? Do you know how birds?
No,
get
but I'm just
sucked
saying
into-
you've been grinding. You just wake up.
Kind
with
of
it.
super villain.
You know what I mean?
Hero are you, man? What kind of mutant are you?
Bro, just sit there, just
Thinking about
walking,
planes.
just constantly stressing over not flying.
I
and you're
guarantee.
walking.
I guarantee.
You wouldn't even fly to work. You
Yeah,
still
just
wouldn't fly
walking
to work.
everywhere, just walking there, just stressing. Just,
I guarantee the first time you go, oh, let me zip into the air bare high, you get sucked into a vent, your power's
That's
gone,
nuts,
you're
isn't
dead.
Unless you have a cape or something, which you
no,
wouldn't.
but bro, you have
How
to just.
how are capes be getting sucked into an airplane then?
Capes are like the number one reason, but
Yeah,
why?
they're
Have you not seen it?
It's not a Doctor Strange cape, bro. You're getting you're getting sucked. You're getting sucked in regardless. You're not strong enough against the plane propeller. You ain't got strength. You could just fly it.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, would you tell anyone? Would you tell your mom?
Yeah, my parents wouldn't know. Like immediate family
Nah,
would know.
oh, no, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
Why? Why would you need to tell?
You wake up with a mutant power and you wouldn't tell
Yeah,
anyone.
why would I tell my parents?
That's it. You
That's,
just wake
that's
up
random.
and you're like, oh shit.
I'll be like, Mom, I
They wouldn't believe you for a start,
And then
so
you-
you'd have to show them.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that for a start.
Why?
No.
What you
I could easily backfire and be like, no, look, call the police, the FBI, and all that on your house.
Witchcraft.
Exactly.
Witchcraft.
Depends how they take it.
Yeah,
Burn
that's
you.
all.
Yeah,
You
my
think they're gonna accept that? Be like, okay, that's cool. You can fly.
My
Okay.
parents won't burn me or anything.
So you think,
wild.
bruv? Some demon? They produce some
that's
demon
all,
child, bro. That's what they're thinking.
No.
No,
What
my
would
mom.
you do?
No, yeah. Like, at first I'd be gassed. I wouldn't know what to do, bro. I'd just be flying.
I would have
around,
told my
excited.
parents. I definitely
In
would.
your room, you what? Just
No, I'd
bang
be
your head on the
excited.
ceiling.
No, I would. Yeah, I would probably. No, I don't know. I wouldn't.
I would have told no one.
wouldn't
Not
tell
for a
anyone?
very long time.
Not for time.
I don't think you can help yourself because you'll be like,
Yeah, you'll be gassed, fam. Because at night time I'd just be flying about.
real talk. You would just come here on a Friday and you'd be like,
Yeah,
bro.
but I would fly so quick that no
fly,
one would really
bro.
clock what it was.
No, but you're like, bro, I can
But I'd
fly.
be quite. Yeah, I'd be like, fam,
but-
watch this,
Yeah,
fam.
but as soon as you tell someone though, it's
That's it.
gonna start drama.
So what are you gonna use the power for?
But just flying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Not much
like,
you can
I'm
do
just-
with flying.
Yeah,
like,
well,
just traveling.
yeah.
That's what you do.
That's what I was saying. Would you tell anyone? Because it's not one way. It's
So
like,
if you're just using you for traveling, what's wrong with time travel? It's quick. I mean, what's wrong with teleporting, Nightcrawler style? It's quicker.
No, because of all the powers to get.
yeah,
I'm
I mean,
not
you just wake up.
choosing-
I mean,
I'm
you
not
just
choosing
wake up.
teleporting.
Yeah, I wouldn't choose to. I mean, if you woke up being able, that's why I kind of did it that way. You just woke up. You don't have a choice.
Man. Well, yeah, I'll tell my parents. I'll be scared.
This guy's nearly 30, but I'm scared. I'm gonna be scared.
You won't be scared.
No.
You'd be like, what is this?
I'll be gassed. I'll be so
If I was,
excited.
yeah, but I'll be reckless. Bro.
No,
Yeah, I'll be
you
mad.
say
bro.
that, but the
Nah, I
thing is,
would,
think
bro.
about this.
You
When
just-
you're in
you just become-
when you're in the air, are you like, can you fly? But are
Bro, you
like,
control. You
no, but
obviously
are
you're
you
making
still,
sure you're
the
looking
rest
out.
of you still normal though?
Yeah, you're
Because
cool.
then you'll be freezing. The altitude. will be
Nah, I
too
mean
much.
your
you can't
body
breathe.
can.
You can't breathe.
Your body's just built for all this whole condition.
You're
all ready
built,
for
you're
this.
built for
Yeah.
flying. It's not just flying. Yeah.
No, no, yeah.
'Cause otherwise you wouldn't be able to fly.
That's
You
what I'm
die.
saying. As fast as you're
You're
like.
free.
But that's different, then, isn't it?
You'll
Yeah.
freeze
We're
and
not
die.
talking about that.
No, what
But
you
you-
mean? It's like
Okay.
yeah, built for it. But
Yeah, I'll just tell my parents. That's about it. They don't know what they need to know.
what if you had a
That's
chick?
the last
Would
person
you
I'm
tell your
telling.
wife? If you had a wife,
Or tell wifey.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
would you make her?
Wifey
Would you
don't
fly?
need to
Would you
know.
fly her to like the?
But you tell your parents why?
Fly her to like
Huh?
the stars.
So why'd you tell your parents and not your
Not
wife?
your wife.
Why would you tell your wife?
Why'd you tell your
Why would you
parents?
tell your parents?
Why do they need to
I
know?
would probably tell my wife over my parents. To be fair.
Probably live with her. That's
Yeah,
for a
exactly.
start. Why would you?
Why would
You
you
go
not tell your wife?
all the way to your parents to tell them, and then
Oh no, I'll tell them all then. Oh, it's my wife.
see, I'm not telling anyone. It's
yeah,
just too much.
see,
It's
it
too
does.
much.
And then your cousins
No,
are like,
Then
why,
you're
why
on
would you tell me,
BBC.
fam? Yeah.
You see your mum or
Why
cousin
why mum-
on BBC getting the news. You see your face on the news for 500k.
No, see, why do you think your parents are gonna say you out like that?
That's true. That's what your parents are gonna say
Someone
about-
will. Your mum will tell. I don't know. Your second cousin from back home.
Conspiracy.
The next minute,
And I'll be like, I
it'll
can't-
come back to you.
I can't fly.
Huh?
I'll
Bro, I lost my power.
Please, someone will take you, bro. Come on.
Yeah, actually, you get kidnapped.
This guy's claimed he can fly. Let's take him in and see what he can do.
I think
Yeah,
like
start
you.
testing.
I feel like you wouldn't enjoy your power unless some people know.
Nah,
Like, the
I
close
wouldn't.
ones know.
I think you'll enjoy it the most when no one knows. That's when you'll know.
Yeah.
That's when you'll enjoy it the most.
No, because then we'll start thinking like, where's Ashley? Why does he keep appearing from the back, the backyard?
That's fine. Until you find out, fine.
It's
No,
fine.
but we're like, how do you keep
Other
getting-
than then, I'm just gonna do what I'm doing.
yeah, but we're like, well, how do you keep climbing through the backyard?
What do you mean?
Like, cause you I'm sure you would land in like the garden or something. You can't
No.
land at the front door. Cause
I don't know.
too many people.
I might land on the roof or something. I don't know.
And then he'll hear some knock.
What if I can fly? Surely I can jump from like the roof to down there real quick.
No, no one said you can have those powers.
What?
Break your kneecap
No,
on
no,
the
no,
roof,
no,
bro.
You'll find a way.
Just jump down. Ah!
You'll find a way. If you can fly, you can land. So
Nah. So back to the time traveling thing, though.
Oh
If
yeah.
that was
shit.
your, I'm saying that's where you start with the powers. But
Yeah.
if you could travel back in time, where would you travel? And how far back? I'm saying like you could go back as far as saying like you would kill Hitler or something, do some madness, or you could
Nah,
even
I
just go
wouldn't.
back to somewhere in your
I
past
wouldn't do any of
to
that.
or
Yeah.
something. How far back would you go?
not that far back. 70s maybe.
70s.
Yeah.
Why 70s?
I wouldn't go that far.
What happened in the 70s?
I don't know. It's,
I
a
would.
it's just a decade I like. That's all.
No, I feel like as a black man, it's kind of hard to go back in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't go that far. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
thinking,
I wouldn't
yeah,
go
I'd
that
probably-
far.
That's what I was saying. I'll probably be in my lifetime.
Yeah, I think I'll pick my lifetime. But
Like, I feel like we
would you
live
alter
in a-
something in your past, or would you alter something in someone?
Like you saying that and smiling, bro. No, I'm there.
No, I'm saying, would you like
Uh,
change your past? You don't have to say what you would change, but would you change your past?
I would change.
Nah, because
me-
then you don't know how it would affect it though.
Yeah,
Past
like it's.
life.
I don't. Yeah, it's
Could
weird.
make it worse. Yeah, you don't know.
But I would want to like so like. Well,
Unless it's
first
something-
instinct,
unless
you would
it's
want to
something
affect your
tragic,
own.
though.
You would want to do it so that your life would change for the better. Though.
Like, yeah, like, would
Like
you,
that is your automatic.
But that's the
kinda,
problem.
like,
You don't
thing.
know
like,
what
would
it
you,
would
yeah,
be.
like, would
exactly.
you do a fly like lottery number kind of thing?
Oh yeah,
Do you know
do
what I mean?
that.
Something like that. Something like yeah.
Something life changing like that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, like.
But then
literally,
that
like,
in itself
play
is
the lottery.
will be a massive butterfly effect
You would
because from that
change.
moment on, your whole life
Yeah,
will change.
will change. Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be something small. Like maybe I didn't like. But then again, you never really know the extent to what the butterfly effect is, isn't it? It's like
I should
I
have
might
asked
not have
that
drank
girl
that
out.
bottle.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And be
But it's
like,
like, yeah, it's different to like I'm gonna go back and not drink that bottle of water to like I'm gonna go back and win 10 mil because then it's like the day after that is completely different to the day after if you was to drink the water. The day after if you was to drink the water will pretty much lay out maybe similar to the life you had already planned on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you were already in.
Yeah.
But the other one diverts that completely.
So would you take the chance? Would you take the chance of the lottery numbers?
If
Like,
you wasn't
like-
happy with your life now, then
But if you
Yeah.
know you could just have the money though, like you could just.
no.
make
But then
it.
it's like, would you lose all
But-
the memories you gained with what from?
Well, yeah,
that-
because the sequence of events.
And
But
that's
the thing
what I'm
is,
saying,
But you would
so-
trust yourself, no. But you trust your own character to know that you're gonna be how you are with the money, no. So you
That's
should be able
true.
to change your life without thinking I'm gonna be this.
That's very
If you know yourself better
Yeah,
than
you're gonna
anybody
like
else.
you would kind of plan beforehand.
You kinda
Some
know.
people wouldn't.
Because right now you say like you know like if you came into like mad millions, you don't think you'll be some kind of like
No.
Yeah. So now imagine past like a future you just come back now. So here's the lottery numbers.
Yeah,
You know you're not gonna be
Oh, yeah,
an
no,
evil
of course,
guy.
of course.
You know you're not gonna get corrupt.
and
by
I
it.
will try my best not to change anyone's life that I know has become successful also.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But you can't.
Like I
you
wouldn't
can't
go back and be like discover YouTube. Like I wouldn't do some shit like that and try and like, do you know what I mean? Or try and be like the
Take
founder of
someone else's
YouTube
thing.
or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything like that. I would let that. I would try my best not to like. But obviously you never know how much your life but. You know what I mean? You would try your best not to affect those sort of things. So like them kind of things become normal. Because I feel like when you do that, your whole lifestyle will be completely different.
Yeah.
And then you come back to this time and you'll be like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's all mad.
Would you go to Yosemite? What's in Yosemite?
Just a nice decade.
Yeah.
Would you go for the day or the week or something?
The week.
Like I'm thinking, like if you go for
I
the
don't
day,
know.
because I'm saying, because where you stay,
Just-
with accommodations.
I'm not thinking all that far. Just like,
Yeah,
just
so like,
experience
yeah, I
that.
know
Just
you
get a
mean.
feel of what
Yeah,
it was
I know
like
you
to
mean,
be
I
in the
know you mean.
70s.
Yeah.
Would you hang out with your parents at your age?
I don't know. I wouldn't hang out.
Nah.
I'd see them
No way.
But
No.
would-
just to see how they was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would
back
you-
then.
Like,
I wouldn't interact
I
with
don't
them.
think I would.
I wouldn't go near them, fam.
Yeah, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know I'm there.
But would you be the same age as them as well?
Yeah.
No, that's nah.
Would you
I'm
do
not
it?
going.
I wouldn't interact with them. I might go and see where they. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
see
yeah,
if
yeah,
that's
yeah,
where I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
live or blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
I
I don't
know
know.
what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But you wouldn't like back to
But
the
like, have
future
you,
and
yeah, have
stuff,
you not?
like-
Have you
No,
watched
I wouldn't
Hot Tub
interact
Time
and
Machine? Have you
talk
seen
to
that
them.
Hot Tub Time Machine and all those kind of.
I think hot tub time. Yeah.
Yeah, like all that kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
that kind of is all scary, fam. When they bump into their parents and they see their parents wilding and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's all mad.
I'm saying I wouldn't want to see my.
I said,
I wouldn't
oh,
want to see
wow.
my.
No, I would see just how they look and just how they are.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Want,
That's
no,
it. I wouldn't like start following them. And
No, I don't want to
Yeah, that's
observe their youth. They'll be like, "Why this guy keep
Why not?
following? Why this
Just
guy
I
keep following
just want to see how they
Why does
look.
this guy keep following?
Can you imagine?
Just see them in their natural, natural environment.
Yeah.
That'll be weird, man. I don't think I want to go to like farther back than I know. Maybe because
No, I'd go further back.
I don't think so.
Go see, I don't know, go see Tupac or something. No.
I
Yeah, that'd be weird.
No, I don't. You say that.
Maybe yeah, go to a concert.
You just have to interact with them,
Yeah, you just go to the
just to
concert.
see them.
I'll go see him in concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or something like that. That's gonna be nothing
I think you
major,
meant you want to hang out on the
nothing
block
life changing.
with him. I think you
But
want to
I
hang out on
guess
the block with him.
is it
No.
one trip? Like just a nah. This has to be a one way trip.
Yeah, it's a
bro.
one-
This is
a
a
one-way
one way
trip.
trip.
You're making it harder. Jeez.
This is how I kind of thought it was from the jump. A one
So
way
if it's a
trip.
one-way
you can't
trip,
just
yeah, do you
go and
wanna
come back.
yeah,
Nah,
do you wanna go
it's-
to 70?
It's like holidays.
You don't want to go to 70s.
You have to go
Am
there.
I the
and
same
this is where
age?
you're
What
starting.
age am I though?
You're your age now.
And
I'm
I'm
the
not going
70s.
70s then. I don't even want to go back then. I want to go back full stop.
Yeah.
To be honest,
No, because it would be like in time where it's like
I'll go back. No,
It's like
I'll go
when
back
you're
to
20.
okay. To be clever, I'll go back to like last week or win the lottery. That's what I do.
yeah, and just change.
Literally,
yeah, that
just-
makes sense.
literally like a
That's
month
smart.
ago
I
or
think that's a
whatever.
good thing.
Just
I would just yeah.
if we're talking one, like literally at one time,
Just
Okay,
go last week.
I'll go from like last week and just win something.
yeah, just flip. That's it.
Boom, done.
But if you
We
went,
said we've gathered so much. It's true, you know.
Fun, I'll
So
do that.
You literally can just do what you need to do
Yeah.
from here on out.
Just go a week back and you can
literally
do something.
Kind of lived. You got
Yeah, to
gained
change-
all your,
Yeah.
change the course of what's going to
Yeah.
happen.
That is probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll
If
do
you
that.
if you want to be clever, if
But
if it's a one time thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If it's one time though, but you stay suspended
to
in
an
that age
extent.
group, you stay suspended at that age until you catch up with your age now. Would you still go back to the 70s? So you're your age until you.
Oh, so you experience all that.
Yeah, and then your age continues at your current state.
Depends. It's a long time. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's mad.
That's
That's
some
a
Twilight-
long time
that's
just
some,
to-
That's some vampire Twilight. I still want to go that far back. I still think I'll go back to my time. Sometime that
The
I.
80s, nothing excites me.
Yeah,
The
that's what I'm
80s.
thinking.
80s just like
The 80s was disco, no? Or the 70s disco?
70s disco, Black
Nah,
Power, Afros, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good time though.
Why wasn't it?
No, I mean it was the revolutionary time, but it was a lot of fight.
But that was like
There was a lot of-
that's like just
It was
before.
hard. It's still hard.
That's just before like the civil rights and stuff like that, where it was really bad.
Yeah.
Them Black Power came in the 70s, and everyone started
Yeah,
being.
but it wasn't peaceful.
I know that, but it was
That's what I'm saying.
it was
So
more of
you
like
want to
a,
go to that time, but it's not peaceful.
no, but that was on the rise though, the 70s.
Yeah, but so why do you want to go where it fully became? More
I'm not going where people was getting was getting killed like on a daily basis
Yeah.
for nothing.
That's all mad.
60s was mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60 was mad. No, I don't want that. Yeah, let me go back in time for a little bit,
Yeah, it's-
just a little bit, and make my.
yeah.
So this guy that went back in time and
tell him
his
to go
machine
home,
broke.
Tell him to go home, man. Tell him to go sleep.
4,000 years or whatever the gap is. It's like, what's
You
the
know what I mean?
just
Go
nah,
home.
man. I need to in the black hoodie.
Exactly. That's what I'm
come
saying.
on, man. Come on.
With the
Swear
Birmingham
out,
accent.
I would have come through with.
He's
some
got no tattoos or
reflective
nothing.
Hoodie. No, I would have come through with the most.
But
you know
then
what I'm
no one
saying?
take you serious. Everyone
Bro,
think you're joking.
I'm in business.
So he's got no tattoos or nothing
They didn't show
unusual.
that. They didn't show that.
So I'm
bro.
saying like,
I
nah,
would have
man.
come through looking like a spaceman for real.
4,000 years, you know?
Do you know what
Not
I mean?
even like,
That is just like,
Mad.
nah, come on, man.
Yeah.
right. let's get serious. Yeah, you want to get serious.
I can't after that
Yeah.
that guy, man.
Well, you have to. An MP has said that black and minority groups will start backing tougher stop and searching.
What's that again?
Like
start
an MP
They wanna
has said
start
that black
tougher.
and minority people will start supporting tougher stop and searches.
Why?
Huh? He thinks that that's where we're growing at now because there's so many stabbing and stuff. He's saying that we, like, as black people, we're even going to start saying we like. The question is like, do you really think that black people are actually going to start being more pro stop and search? Like,
They did this in America. I feel like they did this in America, like not too long ago as well.
mm,
Like, was it like last year, mid last year?
what, more stop and searches?
Yeah, they had this whole thing, and like they were saying the same thing, and they realized. I swear they said it doesn't do anything.
What do you mean? It doesn't? What?
Like more, did they say that more stop and searches was actually effective? I swear they said it wasn't even effective.
In
What?
America.
Yeah,
What, are people still doing stuff?
like it didn't change anything. Like,
I don't think it will. I don't think it'll make a massive difference.
Are you pro more?
No. I don't think it has that much of effect
yeah,
in general.
Because I think regardless of what they say, if we had more, I still think they're still going to be targeting black people.
yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
That
It's
would,
like,
that would never change.
It will never
Hey,
change. But there's-
it blurs the lines too much. It's like, well, who do you know? Like, how can you tell who to stop and search?
this
Like,
thing,
that doesn't
what
even
Don't
make
does
search
sense.
more black people.
Yeah, what do
That's
they
it.
what do they base what do they base
It's like, what
their
is the
stop and searches
criteria?
on?
Yeah,
They
for
based
stop
on
and search.
Stereotypes.
And they base it on people they believe are suspicious, and that is based on a stereotype,
Stereotype.
of who is suspicious.
Exactly. So
So
it's
this
as I said,
MP,
it's
That's all
like
this is
covert
about,
racism.
so this MP that has decided, he's a white MP as well.
Of course, yeah.
He's decided to say that even minorities will.
Which is
support
true. That's the thing.
stop and searches.
He's not lying. I'll be silly to say he's not
Hmm.
lying. Like, obviously, the more stabbings that are gonna happen, the more people overall are gonna support more stop and searches, and some of those people are gonna be black. So obviously, that fact isn't untrue.
Hmm.
So it's like what he's saying is true, but the actual like thought of increasing stop and searching is bad. Do you know what I mean? Is like it's covert racism.
It is. I think it is because it's always going to be the same groups.
Yeah,
It's always the same group,
and it just allows you to do it more.
and say
Yeah.
and say it's okay.
This new policy is allowed.
Like, have you ever dealt with like a situation of being stop and search?
I think one. No.
So in a way, then you
Trying
should
to
be
think.
fine, no?
No, I haven't.
But just because it's not about you doesn't mean
Yeah, exactly. It
Doesn't mean that's right.
Because people have.
that means nothing.
No.
Yeah,
Can happen to any of us anytime.
I don't think it can happen anymore.
yeah.
Why?
Because do we still fit the bill of suspicion?
Yeah.
This can be anyone.
Catch you on the right day, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. You're coming from gym. It's a wrap. Fam.
Isn't it?
Or in the tracksuit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoop you up.
I don't care how old you are. If you fit the
True.
bill, that's it.
Yeah.
You're
so
getting
nice.
stopped.
It's
And it's just a chance. It's like they just hope that you got something on you. That's it.
yeah. I remember once, literally, me and my friends were literally just like, I think he was like we're walking down the street. No, he was driving, and then these police have pulled us over, and like he was trying to be like friendly with us.
Police.
Yeah, like he was
Yeah.
trying to be like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on, kind of thing. Like, and when he was trying to be friendly with us, he was like looking around in the car.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
He was looking in the car like, what you guys got? He's like, oh, you guys are chilling, smoking a bit of weed and that, like trying to be our friend.
Move, bro.
Like,
That's
he
what I
tried.
was
He
gonna say,
tried.
'cause they say
He
the
tried
same
like
thing.
he tried and trap us.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and we're like, no, we're not
Yeah.
doing that. Like you're not our friend.
Move
Like,
yourself, bro.
why are you trying to trap us with like? And he was
That's
probably
what
looking
we
at
do.
why he was trying to talk to us
Yeah.
like we're cool and that. It's
Yeah,
like,
they think that's fine.
like, why are you stopping us? It's that question. But you can't ask that question.
Like, it's mad. Like, yeah.
They'll get away with it.
Yeah,
Like, so what can you do?
Like,
Literally.
that's it, isn't it? Like, it's not really much you can. I don't know. I don't really know what you can do about it because, like, at the end of the day, it's like they're still gonna do it, and they're gonna try and no matter how we try to frame it, they're gonna frame it in a way where
They've
it's
got the
like,
power, so-
yeah, they've been allowed to do it, and it's like they have the right to do it, even though they obviously don't. It's gonna be
Always find-
written in
they always
way
find
where
a
it's
way.
become
Always
a right
find
for
a
them
way.
to do it.
That's
Do
how
you know
the
what
system is.
I mean? Yeah. So
No, but see that's the thing. Like, say if you're walking on the street now, like you're.
But
walking
wait, sorry. You know the stop and search thing, yeah? Wait, was it stop and search is like the thing is, yeah, it is only black people that get stopped and searched, right?
No, well,
This is what I'm
technically
about
no.
to say. Who gets stopped and
No,
searched?
well,
This is what I need to know.
Technically
I'm
no,
confused.
but we know based on stats.
Majority.
Yeah, we based on stats and who gets stopped and searched. It is based on that black stereotype, or just
Yeah, but
being black.
it's weird because like
This is the thing. So when they're saying, "Oh, we'll support more,"
this is
stop
how
and
they
searches.
skew it. Yeah, but they skew it easily because it's like they're not saying like they're not saying the ethnicity or the, do you know what I mean, the race of the person that stop and search. So this is how they do it.
Yeah, but we
They
know
haven't
what-
even mentioned that.
So
So how, we
what do
can't
you-
really have an argument. Like they're trying to actually shut the whole argument down already by saying, yeah, but it's not only black people who stop and search.
Yeah, but what do you base a stop and search on? Like, what do you?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we need. We need to find out.
Are you saying that like?
Even though we feel like we are the criteria, that's what it is. We
Mm.
obviously, and it's shown that like.
Do you think we can? Do you think we can work in a way to not be the criteria? Do you think like we can do something? Like, do you think we could like? Is there a way for us to not look like we deserve to be stopped and searched?
No, because
Like, can we do anything to stop
No,
it?
because there's all like.
'Cause
It
if-
depends on. It's just all personal. Like it just depends on how that person who's higher up is feeling and what their views are. It's until they die, and then someone who's more like what it is. We're gonna have to wait a few generations, maybe like even then it's gonna be iffy. But we just gotta wait for the generations with the really old mindset to die out. That's what you have to do.
But then they're teaching their kids.
And
that
it
mindset.
depends on how much, but it depends on how much they're being influenced in it. Like, but
that's what you
obviously
mean.
there's
Yeah.
less of it. So I think we just have to wait for them to die out.
Racism is a
Like-
learned behavior, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
obviously, like you have like certain like cults and certain things that are just they're always gonna be there. They're not gonna change. They're not gonna like die out.
Yeah.
Because some of them are confused within themselves. I've noticed this myself. Like even when I like watch like KKK stuff, like I see that some of them are confused
Stuff
within
they say,
themselves.
yeah, the stuff they
like
say
some of
is-
them are like we don't not like black people. Like what? We don't know why. But then you would have some of them that be like we hate black people. It's like you guys are supposed to be part of the same group and you don't even know what you all think. And that's why like I don't even pay attention to stuff like that. But it's all down to the person or that person's view on how they think things should go and how they can affect it based on their position. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. And then until they die or they've been moved from that position, like removed from that position, that's just how it has to go, or it's just how it's gonna go. But I feel like obviously as generations are going on, like you are starting to see like everything is starting to kind of maybe a little bit more. I don't know whether these people are kept out of that though. That's why I'm not sure. Like, I don't know whether certain people are kept out. But then even down to the royal wedding, like when you think about it, like it's like slowly it's still kind of being placed in like certain positions. Like do you know what I mean? Like so I don't know. Maybe you just have to wait for certain like mindsets to die out.
But
if
that's
they
the
will
thing.
die
I
out.
don't think they will though, because everything is in a way. People still base a lot of their perceptions on because it's strangers through stereotypes.
Yeah.
Regardless, like you could be on the tube and a Muslim man will read the Quran, and then you'll see some people are unnerved by him reading the Quran.
Stereotype, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you can tell like people.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you can
I've
tell
seen
like
it.
people are kind of like, oh, like he's reading the Quran while we're on the tube. I'm like they unnerved by that because
That's
immediately stereotype is terrorist.
Yeah.
Then with black people, for instance, I could come from work in a regular. I'm wearing a shirt and trousers, blah blah blah. You're not gonna. They probably won't stop me, but now I'm a black man wearing a tracksuit from coming from the gym. All of a sudden, I'm stopped and searched.
Yeah.
So another stereotype. So they're always basing all their like people always basing. I don't know you. So how do I build a character of you? How do I assess you?
Yeah.
So then you're always going to come with a stereotype. So is there a way for, even though you're saying that they're going to die out, like, but it's not because people are always
Yeah,
going to
but-
base
and that's
their
what I'm saying.
perceptions on stereotypes. So
Yeah,
how
but-
can you not, like, for instance, you could see a guy like what
No,
what
but
looks like a
this-
suspicious
this is what
guy
I'm
to you?
saying.
That's the thing.
And but that's what I'm saying. Like it's that stereotype comes from what people aren't used to. Like it's becoming life now. Like people are becoming used to certain things. Like now more people go to the gym, so now you're more prone to seeing people in tracksuits. Like, do you know what I mean? So that mindset gradually starts to that. Now people wear tracksuits out. Like it's fashionable to wear tracksuit. Like
But if
Gucci,
I'm, but
it's
if
like
I'm,
it's all that kind of stuff. So it's like that even that kind of mindset is going, even down to like, this is like, I definitely get what you're saying. But
It's not going for them though.
Yeah, so
For the older generation.
For instance,
Yeah, but that's what I'm
if
saying. But
if I put the hood up on that, if I put the hood up on the tracksuit, now am I suspicious?
What do you mean?
Like, does the hood make me suspicious? Like, what would it take for me to look suspicious? Like, why am I suspicious?
No, if it's sunny and
if
I don't know,
if it's roasting outside and I'm
and
wearing
you're
a hood,
hooded up and your body,
yeah, I mean, that kind of like
Typical roadman.
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's
yes.
Road
But then
man
maybe
better.
I can't really complain about that because it's boiling. I'm wearing an all black and I'm wearing a hood up. But why am I?
But then again, that shouldn't even really. To be fair, you should be entitled to do that if you want to.
You should,
If
but
like, I understand
so,
why.
So what are you basing suspicion on? Stereotypes.
Yeah,
So
and that's what I'm saying. It's down to the
racial
mindset on the person.
stereotypes.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. It's like that's because that's something that person wasn't used to. But like that's still. I feel like if someone from our generation maybe was to like be in the same position as that person a few years from now, that mindset would be gone.
Oh, yeah. So okay. So
But then,
who
but then it might be something else though.
yeah. So who would you search then?
No, but then it wouldn't be anything else. It would be like the same thing, just like being taken less seriously as it goes on, no?
Because fashion changes though over time. So
Yeah, but I mean like not even.
But in terms of the stereotype.
I mean the stereotype
Okay.
because more people are growing up around like the more we are mixing, like the more like the more more like kind of we're interracial. The more interracial we get, like that mindset will go. Like I feel like that person's in that position now, but I'm saying in 10 years from now, when someone else is in that position, they would have come from a generation with a different mindset, and then
I get what you mean.
that policy
I get what you mean.
may
So
not
over
be the
time,
same.
it will dilute
because of how these people have grown. Like
then
them
again,
people
I
haven't
think,
grown how we've grown
But then
up.
again, yeah, like actually, I think it's just going to be something new. It's not going to be the same stereotype. It will be something new.
I think it'll be something.
Yeah.
new.
Because there's always
They'll always find something.
how it's the same. Like how anyone determines your personality or something.
Yeah.
Not your personality, just like who this person might be
Through
If I
fashion,
see-
through something.
Yeah, if I see you if I see you from the jump, I'm immediately assuming a character, and then you would prove me different and prove me otherwise, and it might take me by surprise. But it's like, oh, okay, so that's them, and then you would know them. But initially, you probably thought they are whatever, because you have to base something. You have to base your opinion on something. No, we all have
Yeah,
to.
no,
We can't
yeah.
we don't see a blank canvas.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because it's the same job interview. Would
Yeah.
you go in a tracksuit and hoodie? Because your perception already.
Yeah,
They're
no,
thinking, why is this guy in a tracksuit and hoodie?
But then it's
I think
it's
that's
weird
different,
because
though.
I've
I think
never
that's
been
slightly
brought up to
different.
even wear tracks. My mum's brought me up not to wear tracksuits and hoodies. Do you know what I mean? So like that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah,
just-
because there's a stereotype with tracksuits and hoodies. You see what?
my mum just
Yeah,
I'll
there
be
is,
honest,
there is,
Yeah,
there
but
is.
that isn't why my mum's just said she just doesn't like tracksuits.
Because of the stereotype associated with them.
Yeah,
That's not one
I
thing
think
to
it's
do.
part. I think it's part of that.
This
She
is
just
what-
said they've
this
always
what-
looked kind of maybe. She
Yeah,
just said
because they look-
no, but she just said they've always she thinks jeans and t-shirts always looks good. She's never said
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
that-
what if
it
we
wasn't
lived in
anything to
what
do
if we
with
lived in a world where tracksuits were the way forward and jeans were? Because there was a time where jeans were actually scruffy and horrible. Like it was something that like grunge kids would just wear, like or skaters when they're.
What do you mean for work or
No, just
in general?
wearing jeans was like to be battered and just rough and then now jeans are like you can't not wear jeans. Like do you remember like jeans are a thing? Like do you remember in primary school everyone had like a tracksuit phase? Oh, I don't know if it's primary or maybe secondary.
That's what
Actually, no,
us
I know
age,
what you're talking
though.
about, when there's like Echo and shit.
Echo, yeah, and everyone was
Actually,
like,
no,
look
tell
at
you,
Wasn't
I
that
had
the age
bare
thing?
Echo. I had
No?
bare Echo. I used to have.
but it
a
was
lot
like
of
that
Echo,
was like
I remember there was like
that was
the
like
full,
going out
yeah.
clothes.
like the full suits. I remember that.
And that was like going out
Yeah, when
clothes.
Echo
I remember that.
Like
Okay.
going out clothes. But then it changed, and it's like, oh, you're wearing jeans. But now it's like,
Yeah, that's just a fashion.
Yeah,
that's just a
it's
fashion
fashion,
cycle
yes,
thing,
yeah.
though.
no, because now you wouldn't say you're going to be start rocking.
And then maybe in
Echo
10 years later, that same
No,
Echo suit can come back.
as a grown person.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's all based on stereotypes.
No, I don't think it is. No,
Nah.
not that.
I don't know.
Not that.
It's weird. Like
If we're talking specifically about clothes and the stereotypes are linked with it,
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah, there are stereotypes.
that will. I think that will always change over like big periods of time.
yeah. I think it just
So if you, I don't know if this is a possible way for to stop and searching, but like to make it fair in a way, it should be like this is. I'm saying something ridiculous right now, but like this kind of method, like in like what 1 out of every like 30 people you see, maybe you search. That way, it's a random choice.
It should be based on behavior.
You know what I mean?
I think it should be based on behavior.
No, I think it should be based on. I think it should be based on, like, you should do a search on, like I said, like one in like every 30th person you see is the one you search. So that's a random person. That's like
just to randomly search people.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't it?
No,
Not,
they do
isn't that what a
well,
stop search is meant to be? A random search.
With cars.
Because then everything you're deeming your suspicions on is on a stereotype. So it's always going to be black people. But if it's like,
that makes sense. And that's what I'm saying. What are they do? How do they?
How they determine? They determine on race.
But I think that's the issue. Like where they're actually looking. Not
this is the thing. It has to be done in a way where it's a randomized. No.
Yeah, but then that still doesn't really make sense either.
Yeah. So then that means
just
you're
to
gonna
choose
search an old
one
lady
other photo.
search an old lady just to be safe, just to be like, we're doing a raw balance. Sorry, old lady.
To highlight.
Just wasting time. Just like we'll just forget the whole thing in general.
Because then you end up skipping however many people that may have something.
But what if Granny's got a butcher knife in her purse and no one knows?
That's true.
Because what if
Granny's
what's the little one? What someone puts they'll get someone else to carry it for them. They'll get someone that doesn't look suspicious to carry it for them. I'm sure people do that all the time.
That's why I don't think stop and search is just an effective method.
That's what I was saying. Like in America, they were like,
it's not effective anyway. That's what I think. But it doesn't, because of the intent and the system how it works.
It's too easy to like,
yeah, but the chances are just way too low.
Yeah, it's too easy.
It's not an effective way.
There will be so many complaints.
They're basing off stereotypes, and it's just, if you start from that, it's just never gonna work. You can easily just put on a shirt and then just roll around and still do the same film.
It's true.
And be right.
It doesn't do anything.
That's what it is. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, because you know it's based on how you look. So everyone's just not going to look
like how you're trying to catch them up.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
Allow it. Dead it. Yeah, that's the
stop and search in general. It just doesn't work.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
What time we got?
I don't know. There's no time.
It's
got bars.
We skipped the goofy bit.
1,500
there's
bars.
one more goofy.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I'm just saying that's probably why we may give it. Oh, keep going.
Okay, let's run out with let's end this with some goofy.
It's really good.
This is really goofy.
Got you.
A plane was forced to make an emergency landing after one of the passengers' unbearable body odor makes people vomit and faint.
No.
Oh shit!
That's some serious BO.
Imagine how savage.
No, but did they not know this person
when he got on the thing?
Yeah, or did this happen whilst they were on the flight?
Well, it must happen when he got on, because they said they had to divert because of the smell, and they had to
from the jump.
They had to put him in quarantine in the toilet. That's how bad it was.
What was it?
I was in the same situation like that last week.
What?
In the DLR.
Where?
Some guy just pumped because I was in the corner as well, so I couldn't even get out. I just had to move.
Wait.
I made it so obvious.
You were on already.
Yeah.
And then he got on.
And he got sat next to me.
And you got off.
And then vomit hit me. But he had a blazer on. It was last week. It was like mad hot. I'm thinking, why are you wearing a blazer for? I saw the suit. I'm thinking, oh no, please don't.
Did you look normal though?
Yeah, you look like a doctor or something.
Yeah, and he just sat down.
He just sat down, but he had a wife. His wife was next to him on the opposite side. I was like, bro, this guy's stinking. I could smell it. I was trying to just cover up.
No, you can taste it.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do this. I literally just got up mid trip. There was no stopping up. I said, nah, I gotta get up. I just sat over there. You saw me. I was like, okay, I don't care.
No, I've done.
I can't do that.
No, I've done that before when when
was that midday, bro?
No, I don't
midday. How you smelling at midday? And you're with your wife.
Yeah.
No, I done that when someone was coughing. Someone was coughing, and it's like fair enough, you coughed it, but they kept going.
Oh my god!
You know when
that made me go upstairs one time.
You know when you hear the.
Sound like Kuma's.
At that point, I got up. He saw me just move, and I looked at him. I was like,
yeah.
But you're disgusting.
No, I was in the same thing. We just like Ethan was like, "Fuck this," and we just went downstairs.
You just have to move.
I don't care. No, it's like I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
And you see the window start steaming. It was raining as well, so the window started steaming up. And you know them ones where it already looks bad when the windows are all foggy
and you're seeing all the
germs. Yeah, I'm like, nah, bruh.
But that stench must have been vile.
Yeah, that must have
on a
been
plane.
For you to get up.
On a plane.
Oh no, yeah, for people to be thrown up and fainting.
Although
the smell to make you faint, bro.
Faint and vomiting.
Faint.
And vomit.
Vomit, I can understand. Faint.
No, it's still,
That's wild.
That's bad. To make me actually make me feel like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
of
throw
course.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like getting dizzy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you remember like you actually talking
No,
like,
because but obviously, like when
you're just like,
when you yeah, that's mad. Imagine.
Some powerful fumes. Right
when
there.
you just turn to the person next to you,
Yeah.
like, this, like,
You're like on the plane, just watching like Incredibles, and it just starts fuzzing out. It's like,
and then and head just
yeah, and you don't even know what's knocking you out. That's wild.
That's disgusting. I mean,
Yeah.
I was on a train.
Can't even
once.
imagine that.
No, I was on a train once, and then it got really rammed.
Ah.
This was like, and then some guy got on, and he stunk like, but then he lifted his
Oh
armpit up.
my god! See,
So
Yeah,
he was like probably
Yeah,
doing it,
turn-
and then,
Ah.
but this
Yeah,
small
turn-
Asian guy was
right.
underneath him,
Just absorbing the whole thing,
and he's
just soaking it up, bro.
it's not working all the time. Like
his face was directly under his eyebrow. His face was directly under his armpit.
That's wild.
And then
he didn't move.
No, I saw him. Look, he couldn't. We'll stop.
I'm moving.
And then,
I'm moving.
The
No,
tear just
and
dropped
moving.
down his eye.
But what was funny, like literally, the small Asian guy kept looking at the armpit and was like, you could see his
Yeah.
eyes was like his eyes
start
were watering.
Yeah,
Bruv, move.
And I looked at the Asian guy, and I couldn't help but like want to cry, but I was laughing.
Oh, that's
But I was
so-
holding it in because I could see he was dying. And he was
Yeah.
like,
I'm not firm in that. For no,
No,
He
that's
couldn't
wrong.
move.
I'm moving. I'm getting off the train then.
No, we just got on though,
I'm moving.
No, I
Or
don't
just
know.
move.
and it was going from London Bridge to Luton like 15 minutes.
Move.
Where?
Oh,
Go
what, so,
through the
okay,
pile.
so it already started, and
Yeah.
that's it.
But
Nah.
you
Lifted
can
the
still
armpit.
No,
move.
but when you're in a tuna
you
can, it's a
can't.
wrap.
You
bro.
can't.
That's
Why
it.
can't
There's
you?
sometimes when you
Because
can't.
I've
someone
done
else-
it.
No, because someone else is gonna take the hit.
So exactly.
fine, that's fine,
I've
that's
done
fine.
it.
Okay, so you
You
tell
can
me.
move
So
away
you
with
tell
someone else.
No, so you tell me if you were the one under the armpit.
Yeah.
No, if you were the one next to the guy that was under the armpit, and the
Yeah.
guy try move you,
Yeah.
would you move? I'll be like, nah, bro, you're taking this armpit.
Oh, and then no.
Exactly, you wouldn't move. So why is anyone gonna move for you?
No, but they don't know that. That's the whole point.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm moving
That's
so
what
far
they
away.
don't
They don't
It's
know
true.
that.
They don't know.
I'll be like, excuse me. I'm just trying to go.
No,
through
it's
it.
like,
That's it.
But what's like? Oh, there's no
You gotta do
roommate.
it, son.
Huh?
What's that? There's no roommate.
You're forcing your way through, bro.
yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, you're gonna start. You're gonna
Yes,
start fighting.
Sorry.
you're gonna be that guy
Yeah,
and
go
force.
on, yeah.
And force your way through. I'm not forcing that for nothing.
And then you gotta find your way out of that
Yeah.
situation. It's no longer
You
my
deal with it.
problem.
I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, straight up.
That hygiene. I don't know how people get.
Yeah, it's mad.
I think that's the
Even
worst thing
before I
about
go to
summer.
work, before I leave work, like, do you know what I mean? Anything like that.
Do you shower in the morning and the evening?
Yep.
I
Yep.
do both.
Yep.
I know some people.
'Cause sometimes at night time it gets hot. I don't know how much I've been like sweating.
I swear I used to know someone that used to shower at the night time.
Yeah.
And I think that's
I'm not in the morning.
no, and that's the worst because
Yeah.
they stunk.
Yeah, that's mad. Because
In
that's what
the-
I'm saying. You don't know how
because
much
you
may have
sweat,
at
at
night.
night.
Exactly. You
And
don't know how much
think
you've been
about
sweating at night.
think about that's a good like what 8 hours.
Yeah.
of not
just
showering.
You
just all
sweat.
bundled up.
Yeah.
If anything, just do it in the morning. Then.
That's what I'm
If you're
saying.
gonna
I
do it
think the
once.
morning.
Yeah,
I think the
just
morning.
do it in the morning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
I do it both.
I think
Yeah.
yeah, I do
Most
both.
definitely.
But if you're gonna be
If you're gonna
sweaty,
choose once,
do it
Yeah,
at night
yeah,
because
most
that way it's
definitely.
like only you dealing with.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Daytime is like because I
That's
move.
anti.
he wants to be frowsy during the day. Like,
Yeah, that's
first thing in the morning.
yeah.
Like, come on.
Now this person smelled so bad, and they had to be like they got called away to be told that they smell bad.
That's insane.
That's how bad it was. Because when they left, like when they would leave, the
smell
chair
would
would
linger.
the
Yeah.
chair they sat on would still smell.
That's wild. Yeah, most definitely. If your smell was that bad to be making people pass out, that smell was sticking for a minute. That whole plane has to get bleached down, bro.
If I was on that plane though, and then you smell that, would you
Yeah,
want to get off? I wouldn't want to go.
No, but you can't. In your head, you're like, shit. I just got to deal with this on this flight.
One pass out and vomit.
Oh, if it's a flight.
It's a
Your
flight.
flight.
They had to take a detour, and they had to.
There's
That's
nothing
mad.
you can do.
They had to
there.
quarantine him
Bro,
in a toilet.
Imagine
That's
a
got to be
whole
medical.
flight
That's
was
got to be
delayed
medical.
because of how you smell.
That's got to be medical.
That's insane.
Imagine.
Can I just live life smelling that bad? I don't
Exactly.
understand.
Do you
And
smell
not know.
yourself?
That's what I'm about to say. Like, you can't be that nose blind. There's you know what I mean?
Clearly, you must
Because
live.
sometimes I'm like, I can catch
No,
myself and I'm
I
like,
know
you
when
what,
I know when
don't
I'm
smell
I
too
know
great
I'm a
right
bit
now.
like whoa,
Yeah, I'm like,
whoa,
you know
whoa.
what? Yeah, I've had a long day. Like, you
If
know,
I'm
you
around
know,
people,
yeah, you can tell.
they're gonna feel it.
Yeah, I'm like, so you can
Just
yeah, I feel
knowing
like
you
there's some
might
sort
smell of it, and then you're just around
consciousness.
people. That's like
It's
Yeah,
selfish.
that's mad. That's what I was about to say. It's a selfish thing to do. It's like it's actually selfish not to like think about.
No,
how
I shared some moment at some guy with the gym actually because we were in the weight room and this other guy smelled horrible. Like he always comes in and he stinks.
Yeah, and it's
And
like
then the
something-
guy, he's like, because I think I'll finish my workout quickly and I just quickly like wipe my nose, that kind of thing. Because the guy next to me, he's like, you smell it, don't you? And he said it loud to me, he's like, you smell it, don't you? Fucking disgusting. He's like, fucking disgusting.
you know to be burning out for time.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
he was fuming. He was like, fucking nasty. How does someone smell like that? And he was
Yeah.
just making it vocal as well. And the guy left the room about 10 minutes later, but the smell
Still.
stayed.
That's
what is it to
crazy.
do with what they eat? Like, because it can be so many things. It's to do
know.
with, like,
But
what
this
people
guy,
eat
I
or
think
what-
he's an
how
Uber
their
driver.
hygiene.
No,
The
he's an Uber
hygiene.
biker. He's an Uber cyclist. So he
just
cycles
puts in
all
work.
day, and then he
Yeah.
just hits gym.
That's mad.
So he just let that smell just build up, and you
Yeah.
know you smell like that. You know. You
This is
do.
what I'm saying. You can.
And I
you
can't
can
use the
semi
machines
smell
after you,
yourself.
man.
That's mad.
Do you think they should have like a? Do you think there should be like a hygiene?
Yeah, most definitely. That's how some places, like where you work, like I mean, not where you work. Not about, some places in retail, you bring your if you was to bring clothes back and it smells, but we don't take this back. It smells bad.
I think there should be a hygiene policy for
Most
public
definitely
transport.
for everything.
I think there should be a hygiene policy. Like, I'm not saying like you have to be like, okay, you smell like rainbows
Yeah.
and roses.
It's only
but I
when
mean,
it's
like, no, it's like, mate, you're gonna make people sick.
Yeah, but no, but then again, because then we get to this kind of stage where it becomes subjective. Some people just don't like certain smells. Say someone started smelling like something, and it's like to some people it's like, no, that's a fine smell. Like, but then some people's like, no, that smells disgusting. It's making me throw up. It's making me pass out. They smell like bananas, or they smell like something.
Yeah.
It's like I hate bananas.
No, but that's a perfume. I'm saying
No,
like,
but it's still a scent someone has on them, and it's like that's making me not want to be in this space right now.
it's so inconsiderate though.
It is. I guess they may have levels to it. Maybe it's like
They had
intense.
the same airline had another situation where a plane from Dubai to Amsterdam, you know how far that is, was forced to make an emergency landing in Austria after a passenger could not stop farting, which caused the brawl between several passengers.
Oh, that's mad.
Like, this passenger kept fighting and it's like brawling. Like, how did they end up fighting though?
It's frustration, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying, but it's like that's part of public transport though. So it's like you got to kind of
That's a dick
unless
move,
you have
though.
your own. Yeah, it is, but it's like
Why do you keep farting? Like, okay, fair enough, let a
no,
couple
but
go.
bro, like you can't if I ate whatever I ate,
No, you gotta hold some of those in though.
fam, for what? It's natural for me to fart.
No, see, this is why these men are swinging on you, bro. Because, like, literally, they're probably like,
No, but bro, why are you gonna fight man for farting? Are you crazy?
No, I think to an extent. Because if you fart, it's like, oh, that person farted, like, allow it. But then, if they just, like,
It's a violation.
But bro,
yeah,
you
people
don't
get
choose-
offended by it.
No, of course, but bro, do you choose when you want to fart? I'm not sat here.
you can be selective. No, you can be selective.
No, but
because you can hold it in.
No, but have you ever not like tried to hold it in and then like your stomach bubbles a bit?
Oh, I do that. Yeah. But then
Fuck
sometimes
that,
you gotta let
fam.
it
I'm
go.
not trying to have that happen to me.
You gotta let it go. Yeah, I'm saying there's some kind of etiquette to farting in public transport. You can't be doing that. Like, consistently
Yeah, but it's like,
consistently put.
but it depends on what you ate. So, like, say for instance, you just couldn't hold.
I get you can't hold it, but if you constantly, like, just at least get
Bro.
up and move or do
No,
something.
I hear that.
That's
Go
what
to
I'm
the
saying.
toilet.
No,
and
yeah,
if you
yeah.
keep doing it,
I
why
might
don't you stay in the
consider
toilet
that
for a
like
bit?
that. No, I hear that.
If you're just sitting there next to everyone and you're still constantly looking at everyone and doing it, it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Look at you.
Everyone's gonna get angry at you, like, bro. Well, seriously,
That's
we're
funny,
gonna,
though.
it's gonna be a problem.
Give
Like,
him the sideline. Let's give him the side. Give him the side.
instead of clever, like,
Giggling.
it's like, hey, good, eh? You like it? You like?
Did a good one, yeah?
Really, yes.
Good one, yeah?
No, you can't be doing that, man.
Yeah, I'm saying there should be some kind of etiquette.
Because they're in your space as well. Like, you
Yeah.
can't be in my space doing that.
But alright, what if he wasn't over it? What if he just started spending? Is
Huh?
that still the same thing?
What?
Like, what if were they fighting because they didn't know who it was, or did they
They
know
just
who
said
it
some
was?
brawl started. So maybe I don't.
What if he's
I
doing
don't-
I
the
can
slow
see
one?
why.
You know the slow one?
Why
I would want to fight. No, I mean,
Nah.
you can see like after a while,
get
people,
angry.
Yeah, because if
people
you're
get
constantly
tense.
hitting,
Yeah.
that smells constantly hitting you, make your belly out.
And you're there just chilling in that.
Yeah.
In that,
Yeah,
bruv,
well,
just
now
move or something.
The only reason you're brawling as well, he probably said he's not going to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
the only
true.
reason. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
can you stop doing that?
Or he's not moving or something.
Yeah.
I would just move. That's what I would do.
No,
to
you
the
on a
toilet.
plane though.
Go to the
Oh,
toilet.
you mean the person who's doing it? will
Yeah.
move.
No, but you don't
But
know
what
if
if-
you can
what-
move.
yeah.
because
If it's a plane or something, then yeah, you've got to fight. There's something else to do.
There's
There's something else to
Fight
do.
you.
Because I would know.
There's nowhere to go.
If someone's fighting next to you constantly in your flight, you're not saying, can you stop doing that? After a while, I'll be like, can you stop? Like,
or like, just go.
I'll
Yeah,
and if he's still going,
You still smelling
and you
it.
probably
then I'll be like,
yeah,
yeah,
you
we're
might even
fighting.
Feel it and
No,
all
we're
that.
fighting.
No, fuck that.
Yeah,
it has to
that's
be
that's
a
violation.
That's
That's
a call
rude.
for, that's a call for war.
Yeah, it is. I guess.
Because I'll be like, bro, go to the toilet. You keep,
Yeah.
like, why do you keep doing that? Or you could start a fart war, and then you just ruin the plane for everyone.
That's how the brawl started.
Everyone's like,
Everyone got involved. It was just all
nah,
mad.
the hygiene's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why.
saying there should be some hygiene policies out there, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but this is how you would get
No
it.
farting on public, no farting on tubes, man. 'Cause I'm
That's
sure someone
peak.
farted on me. No, not farted on me, but they farted near me on the
Guess
tube.
they backtrack that one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
no, because I was sitting down here.
I mean, like,
No, pause. No, he was sitting next to me, and I like literally all just got a whiff or something. I was like, I know when you smell it, but it's gone soon after. So I was like, yeah, he farted. Like, you can't be doing that.
That's dead.
If I'm gonna
You
fart,
just feel like shit. You just inhaled my man's just gas, man.
if I'm gonna fart on the train, and then I'm gonna leave the train. What's up?
Shout out to
Yesterday.
Ulrich Kilo.
Native.
Celebrating, bro.
Yeah,
Ghostman.
I just want them like goofy. But let's wrap up, man. Let's wrap up because it's
Yep.
sunny day.
It's sunny.
We want to go out. Let's do this. But that was another episode of Chatty and Saltfish.
Sure.
Yeah, we're back in the studio. Until next time, you can find.
Wait. Okay. Go.
Wait,
Why
I
did
just
you just
realized
do
you got a nice little t-shirt going on there.
Oh, don't worry. This is old.
Trippy.
And I need to get that one.
We
I was gonna
trippy,
say, well,
man.
you've got a.
This is mad old. I don't even use it.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
didn't
You changed
see-
it,
I
innit?
didn't
yeah, I'm
see
changing it.
that.
I'm changing it.
I didn't see that.
It's a bit rubbish, then,
handle
innit?
underneath.
You have to keep changing it.
What, you
Why'd
change your handle?
Yeah, I mean, let's change it now. Well, I ain't saying it on the podcast, man. The people
Oh,
don't
no, I
know.
hear that. Hey, that's fine.
Huh?
But
Why not?
Don't use my real handle.
Why
That's
not?
cool.
You got something to hide. They can just.
No.
no, it makes that's that. but
Andrew.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah, but
People will clock it to you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
no, don't worry about it. Yeah, but
Wait, you have something to hide on your Instagram?
No, I don't.
He does.
I have nothing to
So,
hide.
yeah.
You on my Instagram? Look at it. It's fine. It's
Exactly.
clean,
So
bro.
why you
It's clean, bro.
why do you want people knowing your Insta?
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
See what I'm saying? It's guy, bro.
it's clean. My Insta's clean. Both of you, go on my Insta. It's clean. You know it's clean.
But why? So why do you want to share it?
What?
So
Because
share it
that's
right
my
now.
personal.
So
That's my personal, man. This is chatting.
you don't have a business.
Well, on the chatting Saltfish.
Wrap it up.
This is the chatting Saltfish Instagram. Go on chatting Saltfish Instagram. That is the Instagram you want to be on.
Follow him on Insta.
Chatty and Saltfish at Instagram, and you can you already listen to us, but you can listen to us on YouTube, SoundCloud.
Terrible
and
promotion. This is the terrible promotion.
I do.
Yeah, but you know us already, so yeah. So
Yeah, you can find us on
SoundCloud.
YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Chatty and Saltfish on everything. Until next time, peace.
Peace.